They're located at Gray's Crossing there in Tennessee Ridge. That's on Highway 49. That's Ace Hardware. You can reach them at 721-2500. Ace Hardware, your friendly hardware place. Signature Healthcare, where quality of life is their mantra. Located in the Arlington community of Erin, Tennessee. They can be reached at 289-4141 for any information you may need. From a dream to reality, Traditions First Bank. They can be reached at 289-5500. It doesn't matter whether it's a banking account, a checking account, buying a car, or a house there. Check them out. Houston County's only hometown bank. Children daily, whether it's a simple volleyball or show or anything.
And electrical and heating and air conditioning for all your plumbing, electrical, heating and air conditioning needs. Call us at 931-289-4301. We install rude, reliable heating and air conditioning products. Call us at 931-289-4301. Call us today.
Again, that's Arnold's Heating and Cooling, and their offices are at 2211 West Main Street here in Erin, Tennessee.
Well, I've only tried to sing, I've only sang harmony before, so I don't know if I know all the words. Right.
Where you at?
See, I stayed where you were.
Good.
It was good one time, everything was mighty fine. Coal shuttles rode day and night, but things they got slow for no reason that I know, and the ill will it blowed in the night. Well, the mines all shut down, everybody laid around. Well, there doesn't very much for us to do, except stand in that line, get your rations script on time. And woman, I could see it killing you. And the soft new snows of December lightly pour my cabin round. Saw the last train from Poor Valley, taking brown-haired Becky Richmond bound. Well, it's been coming on, soon you would be gone. Well, it wasn't what you thought, just some dreams, Lord, that you bought when you left your home and ran away with me. Now the soft new snows of December lightly fall my cabin round. Saw the last train from Poor Valley, taking brown-haired Becky Richmond down. So the soft new snows of December lightly fall my cabin round. Saw the last train from Poor Valley, taking brown-haired Becky Richmond down. Taking brown-haired Becky Richmond down.
I wish I could remember it. That's that beautiful.
Well, I only sing on the chorus, so I had to try to. I'm sorry, that's a great song, and I messed up the words. So if you haven't ever heard it,
You still got
need
two
to
more to
check it
go,
out.
ain't you?
Now we want to hear. We want to hear that. The L and N don't stop here anymore.
You got two more to go. Y'all could request him to do one, I know. You think he might? You can't tell. Sometimes the saddle's on the right wall, you know.
Love of the mountains. Graves on the hillside.
Okay. It didn't work. It didn't work, okay.
Two trees on the hillside of the mountain, always looking up toward the sky, remind me of my mama and my papa, who lived there 80 years before they died. Now a bright moon is shining in the valley, an old wagon leans against a stack of hay. Two graves on a hillside by a cabin, my mom and dad are resting there today. Now the green wood burning on the fireplace, and the falling snow around the redbud trees, the benches of the laurel o'er the creek bed, and the sound of the gentle flowing stream. And a bright moon is shining in the valley, an old wagon leans against a stack of hay. Two graves on a hillside by a cabin, my mom and dad are resting there today.
Oh, get it.
Now Daddy used to talk about the old days when him and Mother first settled there. They'd talk about their love of the mountains that him and Mom shared together there. Now a bright moon is shining in the valley, an old wagon leans against a stack of hay. Two graves on a hillside by a cabin, my mom and dad are resting there today. Yes, my mom and dad are resting there today. Your time again.
Let's do bad track.
Bear track.
Sometimes I like it.
Sounds like my elbow.
Yeah, it does.
Look here, boy. Arthritis.
I don't know whether that's arthritis or something else, but claim it whatever you want it to be. We'll name it later, Kay.
We got to have him do one of the songs anyway tonight, right? You got to do a funny song. Yeah. These serious songs, right? Here you go. Well, high on a mountain, Lord, what did I see? Bear tracks, looking back at me. Hey, boy, get your rifle before it's too late. Old bear's got a little pig, he's headed for the gate. Well, he's big around the middle and he's broad across the rump. He runs 90 miles an hour, taking 30 feet to jump. Ain't never been caught, he ain't never been treed. Some folks say he looks a lot like me. Some bees, they started making honey way up in the tree. I cut the tree down, but my honey's all gone. Lord, old Slewfoot's done made himself at home. Well, he's big around the middle and he's broad across the rump, running 9 miles an hour, taking 30 never been a tree. Some folks say he looks a lot like me. Now winter's coming on and it's 40 below. The river's froze over. Hey, where can he go?
Roof come down, we done that.
We'll chase him up the holler and run him in the well, and we'll shoot him in the bottom. Just listen to him yell. Oh, he's big around the middle and he's broad across the rump. He run 90 miles an hour, taking 30 feet a jump. Ain't never been caught, he ain't never been a tree. Some folks say he looks a lot like me. Hey, some folks say he looks a lot like me.
Since I already messed one up, I'm gonna mess up another one.
Good.
It's kind of a country song, like I'm Not Lisa.
Like what key?
D.
Yeah, that's what you do.
I love it.
I wish I had the bow now.
I may have to set this one out and just
I'm not Lisa. My name is Julie. Lisa left you years ago. My eyes are not blue, but mine won't leave you till the sunlight has touched your face. She was your morning light. Her eyes told of your life. Your love for her grew with each rising sun. And then one winter's day, her hand led you away. She left you here, drowning in your tears. Here, where you stayed for years, crying, Lisa, Lisa, I'm not Lisa. My name is Julie. Lisa left you years ago. My eyes are not blue, but mine won't leave you till the sunlight has touched your face. I'm not Lisa. My name is Julie. Lisa left you years ago. My eyes are not blue, but mine won't leave you till the sunlight has touched your face. I'm not Lisa.
Often wondered why Clayton seems to never took his guitar and went down to Tennessee. Why didn't you go to Nashville? Lordy mercy. Ain't that beautiful? That wouldn't work for you though. I could never fit in Nashville, but boy, you could.
Nah, I don't like Nashville. Waiting on her, ain't you? Get you some, Carl.
Yeah, I done phone.
Yeah.
Carl ain't done for it.
No, Carl needs to do it.
Carl, you need to do both.
I don't know four, so
He's hired and they're ready.
Cool.
Are they ready over
The
here?
end of my song.
Jesus.
That work?
What are you gonna do?
Walk with Jesus.
D.
We ain't ended in a long time like this. I used to do this all the time when I done forgot who was here. I always wanted to hear it. Sonny, I guess. I want to walk through the valley with Jesus someday and hold to his hand as we go on our way. Then walk through Jerusalem and kneel there to pray. Let me walk with you, Jesus, through heaven someday. I want to stand on the rock like Moses once did and see the commandments and hear what you said. That if I'll be faithful and do things your way, I can walk with you, Jesus, to heaven someday. I want to walk with you, Jesus, to heaven someday. The streets are gold and silver pathway, and I'll rejoice with my loved one who traveled your way. Let me walk with you, Jesus, to heaven someday. up to the place of the cross once again, for with the ultimate price you died for my sin. Then let me be patient till that judgment day, when I can walk with you, Jesus, through heaven someday. I want to walk with you, Jesus, through heaven someday. The streets of gold with silver pathway, and I'll rejoice with my loved ones who travel your way. Let me walk with you, Jesus, through heaven someday. And I'll rejoice with my loved ones who travel your way. Let me walk with you, Jesus, through heaven someday. Thank y'all. We had a good time. Hope you did too. I had a good time because Kay didn't. Where'd he go? He run off and already did it. Did you do good?
Is he critting?
Word is to the kitchen gate, and word is to the hall, and word is up to Madam the Queen, and that's the worst of all, that Mary
hollered at it and made him jump out
Yeah,
of
that's
tune.
probably it.
You can kick him in the shins after a while. It'll make a
Yeah.
difference.
It's the reason my E chord is not sounding right.
You got nerves. Too
Well.
close to the fret. Fretting experience.
My hand's not working. We're going into G. Okay, see if this one works better. They say the seals come up, you know, and they do. The gray seals come out of the water and become a man. And they say if you can catch one, you'll never find a better husband to you, for he'll take the money hunger from you, the fear of dying from you, and give you peace. There was a woman who fell in love with a seal man, and his calling was Oe delay. But she couldn't keep him, she couldn't hold him, and so he went away from her and went back to the sea. This is the telling of Oe delay. Lathan morun, Oe delay, lathan wind west and tide westing. Oe delay, lathan lo, lathan morun. Out on the wave, Oe delay, lathan wind west and tide westing. Came he by day singing Lola than I gave to him all in my heart's keeping. He gave to me laughing, seashells and seas turning Lola than I gave to him all in my heart's morning. He gave to me weeping, a baby tight borning Lola than October winds came, Oe delay, lathan wind west and tide westing, and I go down running Lola than there was no one, Oe delay, lathan wind west and tide westing, only the seal crying Lola than there was no one there, Oe delay, lathan, only the seal crying, Oe delay, lathan, Lola than No, Ed sings that. I try and make the words a little
I
understandable.
think we'll leave it where it's at,
Ed, you want to come up and sing Dylan with me? Make it sound more authentic. Oops, skip up here on mine. If today was not an endless highway, if tonight was not a twisted trail, if tomorrow wasn't such a long time, then lonesome would mean nothing to me at all. Yes, and only if my own true love was waiting, and I could hear his heart softly pounding, I can't see my reflection in the water, can't speak the words that show no pain. I can't hear the echo of my footsteps, can't remember the sound of my own name. Yes, and only if my own true love was waiting, and I could hear his heart softly pounding, if only he was lying by me, and I in my bed once again. There's beauty in the silver singing river, there's beauty in the sunrise in the sky, but none of these and nothing can match the beauty I remember in my own true love's eyes. Yes, and only if my own true love was waiting, and I could hear his heart softly pounding, if only he was lying by me, and I in my bed once again, if only he was lying by me, and I in my bed once again.
FECBN Channel 12 look like Howard Job going to take the stage now, along with Dixie Jones and Gracie Wallace.
Stay in the back.
Oh, buddy.
Oh, Dan Wallace going to join us. Got Tanner McIntyre over here on the banjo and Steve Jones over here on the back bass. Fixing to kick it off here.
Ready?
I got your mind.
No, I'm gonna get in there for myself. I'm just back. I'm a background singer.
Okay. Will you? Which side are you coming in on?
Your blind side.
This side or? Okay.
What are you gonna do now?
I'm in background. I'm a background singer.
I know, but which one you gonna jump in?
I don't know. Whichever one.
Okay. Well, all right. Ready?
Well, here, when you get ready, you pull it in.
From the great Atlantic Ocean to the wide Pacific shore, from the queen of flowing mountains to the South Belle by the shore. She's mighty tall and handsome, known quite well by all. She's a regular combination on the Wabash Cannonball. She came down from Birmingham one cold December day. She rolled into the station, you could hear all the people say, see the girl from Tennessee, she's long, boy, she's tall. She rode down from Birmingham on the Wabash Cannonball. Mr. Dan Wallace, ride the train, yeah!
In the eastern states are dandies, so the people always say. Chicago, St. Louis, New York, by the way. From the hills of Minnesota where the rippling waters fall, no changes can be taken on the Wabash Cannonball. Tanner boy, Mr. Tanner McIntyre. Oh, listen to the jingle, the rumble, and the roar. She glides along the woodland, through the hills and by the shore. Hear the mighty rush of the engine near the launch hobo squall. You're traveling through the jungle on the Wabash Cannonball. Miss Gracie Wallace, come in there, girl. Oh, play it. And here's to Daddy Claxton, may his name forever stand. Always be remembered in the courts throughout the land. His earthly race is over and the curtain round him fall. We'll take him home to victory on the Wabash Cannonball. We'll ride him home to victory on the Wabash Cannonball. All right, thank you, thank you. Whew, seems like I got a frog in my throat tonight. It's hard to sing on cobbler, isn't it? Takes your breath away, but it's worth it. Yeah, blackberry wine cake either. But we've got some fine talent up here tonight, and we're proud to see all these boys and girls, and we're really proud to see Gracie tonight, and she hadn't been here lately, so we're sure proud that she come over to be with us. Dan, why don't you and Gracie team up here and play a little of East Tennessee? That's what I want to hear. Yeah. Yeah, y'all can do it.
We'll see you.
Let's have a little twin fiddle here. Fine. Dan Wallace and his little cousin Gracie right there on the East Tennessee Blues. Here's one, I've told this story before. This is a true story. Everybody holler, Dear John, at the right time, okay? And our audience can participate in this too. But anyway, when I was about the ripe old age of 4 years old, I was in church one Sunday morning, And my dad led the singing in church back then. But anyway, I told him, I said, I got a song I want to sing. So they said, well, good, you just get up here and sing it. So much to the embarrassment of my 3 white-haired aunts and my grandmother and my father and I don't know who else, I sang this song right here. No, let's see, it's going to be an E. I said, much to the embarrassment of those people. I wasn't old enough or had sense enough, it didn't embarrass me. Well, when I woke up this morning, it was a note up on the door. Don't make me no coffee, babe, I won't be back no more. It's all she wrote. I sent your saddle home. Y'all help him on the Dear John. Jonah got along in the belly of the whale, Daniel in the lion's den. I know a man didn't try to get along, he won't get a chance again. It's all she wrote. I sent your saddle home. Take her home. All right. She didn't forward no address, she didn't say goodbye. All she said was, if you get blue, you can hang your head and cry. That's all she wrote. I sent your saddle home. My gal's short and stubby, stout as she can be. If that little old gal of mine ever gets a hold of me, be all she wrote. I sent your saddle home. You don't Tanner, you don't play it? I went down to the bank this morning, the cashier said with a grin, feel so sorry for you, son, your wife has done been in. That's all she wrote. I sent your saddle home. That's all she wrote. I sent your saddle COD home. Where's Phoebe at? Phoebe ought to appreciate that.
Now, who said Dear John when you sung that?
I don't know. I think they were all crawling under the pews by that time. I don't think my dad let me get through the whole song, the best I remember. What we going to do? Dixie, why don't you and Gracie sing one? Why don't you harmonize with her on that Angel Band or one of those? Or?
We'll do Angel Band.
Yeah, y'all sing that.
If I can remember all the words. Hope you do, because I'm following you. Okay.
Hope I can let C, I think. Hope I know it. You know it?
My latest sun is sinking fast. My race is nearly run. My strongest trials now are past. My triumph is begun. Oh, come, angel band, come and around me stand. Oh, bear me away on your snow
Isn't that pretty? Thank you, girls. Tanner, you ready to pick a little? You want to play a little? How about Sally Was a Good One? I know Gracie knows that one.
Play this and get ready to come up. Well, I dropped through last night, just like a freight train on dirt road.
Who's going to kick it off?
Fingernails on a chalkboard.
Jack Benny.
We done wore one out, Norman, hadn't we?
I want to sit out here and talk. I can't do it up there.
You know, drifting too far. Key of E, fellas, we'll try this right here. This is a gospel tune. I get Dixie to hit me on this, and maybe we'll see how it goes. E, Norman. All right. For out on the perilous deep, where danger silently creeps, storm so violently sweep, you're drifting too far from the shore. You're drifting too far from the shore. You're drifting too far from the shore. Come to Jesus today. Let him show you the way. You're drifting too far from the shore. Today the tempest rolled high, clouds overshadow the sky. Death is harboring nigh. You're drifting too far from the shore. You're drifting too far from the shore. You're drifting too far from the shore. Come to Jesus today. Let him show you the way. You're drifting too far from the shore. Gracie. Pretty. Why meet a terrible fate? Mercy abundantly wait. Turn back before it's too late. You're drifting too far from the shore. You're drifting too far from the shore. You're drifting too far from the shore. Come to Jesus today. Let him show you the way. You're drifting too far from the shore. Thank you. Miss Dixie Jones right there. Well, let's see. What do you want to do? Dan, why don't you and Dixie sing Fade to Love? Oh. Yeah, you and Gracie play it. They want to hear that. I knew it. I knew it.
I knew it.
Here, Dixie.
Play in there until.
Okay. You just go on the chorus.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, I'm getting it buzzing. I playing harmony. You playing harmony?
You play.
I've done. It's been so long since I've done
You
this.
do.
I read the letter that you wrote to me. It's you that I've been thinking of. It was in the springtime when you said goodbye. I remember our faded love.
I miss you, darling, more and more every day. Like heaven would miss the stars above. With every heartbeat, I still think of you and remember our faded love.
Oh, beautiful.
I miss you, darling, more and more every day. Like heaven would miss the stars above. With every heartbeat, I still think of you and remember our faded love. And remember our faded love.
Oh, beautiful. Wasn't that fine? And that's fine harmony, and that's fine fiddle, Dan and Gracie. I told one on Tanner about the mirrors in the restaurant, didn't I? Yeah. Well, some of them wasn't here. I'll tell it again. Well, me and Tanner stopped at a restaurant the other day, and at one end of the dining hall is a full length. The whole wall was a mirror, a full length mirror. I sat down and I had my back to the wall, but Tanner sat over here, or I had my back to the mirror, but he sat over here at the back of the wall where he could see over to the other end. He looked over there and he got the biggest surprised look on his face. He said, "Son, there's two old boys sitting over there at the other end of this dining hall, look just like me and you." I said, "It is?" He said, "Yeah." He said, "Furthermore than that," he said, "you ain't gonna believe it," said, "they dressed about like me and you." I said, "Oh, Tanner, that can't be." He said, "Yeah, it is." He said, "Let's get up and go over and see them, see where they're from." I said, "All right." We started to get up, and Tanner sat right back down. I said, "What'd you sit down for?" He said, "Well, they're getting up to come over here." Speaking of mirrors, I may get in trouble. I'll tell this. I come in the other night, the afternoon. My wife was standing in front of the mirror, kind of looking herself over, you know, and I could tell she was real serious. She said, "I tell you what," she said, "you know, as time passes, I just stand here and look at myself." She said, "I'm getting older, and I'm getting uglier, and getting fatter." Well, I didn't say a word. I know what to say. She said, "You know, at this point, any compliment would be appreciated." I said, "Well, your eyesight's still good." Gee, Corina, where'd you stay last night? Corina, where'd you stay last night? When you got home, sun is shining bright. Come on, Dixie. I love Corina, tell the world I do. I love Corina, tell the world I do. Don't love nobody like I love you. Fiddle. Woo, yeah. Corina, Corina, what's the matter now? Corina, Corina, what's the matter now? You don't write no letter, you don't love me no how. I love Corina, tell the world I do. I love Corina, tell the world I do. Don't love nobody like I love you. Tanner boy. I left Corina, went across the sea. I left Corina, went across the sea. Wouldn't write no letter, she wouldn't talk to me. I love Corina, tell the world I do. I love Corina, tell the world I do. Don't love nobody like I love you. Gracie girl. Oh, play it. Corina, Corina, where you been so long? Corina, Corina, where you been so long? Ain't had no loving since you been gone. I love Corina, tell the world I do. I love Corina, tell the world I do. Don't love nobody like I love you. Be a little more loving, let your heart beat true. Our preacher's here, and on that last joke, I think she's after me. Phoebe, was you going to tell him something? I interrupted you. Oh, okay. Well, I need it. Thank you. Yeah, I really need it now.
You probably going to need it at the hospital on your way home.
That doghouse going to get mighty small, isn't it? Cold, yeah, cold.
How far away does Corina live? You may have to go.
Let's go see Corina. What you want to play?
Oh, I don't know. Oh, I don't know if we can do that or not. Do you know that?
I don't think I know it.
I know it.
Dixie can play it.
You can play that one.
I've played it, but I'll let you play it.
I like to play a good Gibson.
You need a Gibson. Step right up there and play that. Let me read.
Gracie, I ain't done this in forever.
Okay, you'll do fine.
Y'all got ready. No, Dixie does.
Just my
Kettle
part.
song again.
Yeah,
No,
that one.
no.
Yeah.
Hey, I heard it done the other day, I guess by whoever did it, and you did
Eddie
it much
Arnold.
better than him.
No,
What was that song you did a long time ago? It was like the Spanish horses or something.
Manolito.
Yeah.
We might do that, but I better not do it.
Do that
Kettle.
kettle song.
Me and Dan's gonna yodel with you.
Yeah, me and Dixie will yodel.
Yeah, they're gonna harmony yodel. I guess you're gonna have to do both of them now.
Dan's been practicing.
Let's do cattle call first, because it takes all the starch out of you.
All right, Ruth, you have to tell them a little
Dixie,
bit.
I'm a Dixie. Grace, I don't think you have heard me do this.
Okay.
I've heard it, I can't wait.
You gonna take a break on it?
I'll try a break on it.
I've had a frog in my throat. I just don't know whether I can do this or not. I don't quit making excuses. I'll just do it. The cattle are prowling, coyotes are howling, out where the dog is bald. Spurs are a-jingling, cowboys are singing the lonesome cattle call. He'll ride in the sun till the day's work is done, rounds up the cattle each fall. Singing his cattle call. Think of the words. Can't think of the next verse. He's brown as a berry from riding the prairie. He speaks an old western drawl. Singing his cattle call. Go ahead, Gracie. Thank you. I heard somebody back there harmonizing. That's pretty good, man.
He wouldn't help me. That was good. And you do it better than
Good job there, Gracie.
Y'all had enough?
Well, it don't matter. We can do more. Tanner, play one.
Play one, Tanner.
What key you in? Do a little bit of Foggy Mountain Breakdown. Okay. In G?
Yeah.
Okay.
I can hear you.
I'll do that Spanish song, and y'all play Orange Blossom. Wade, why don't you come up here and get your guitar after I do this and play Orange Blossom with Dan and Gracie? You mind that? E. Manolito, El Caballo, Benito, born to carry the saddle. Manolito, El Caballo, Benito, El Gandhi at cutting cattle. He barely stands 14 hands, he'll sabe the business bueno. Manolito, El Caballo, Benito, watch him dance to and fro, Spanish fiddle. Manolito, El Caballo, Benito, born on El Eleno de Canada. Manolito, El Caballo, Benito, the pride of El Capolata. Put to the test, he gives you his best. Mi amigo, mi chacho. Manolito, El Caballo, Benito, watch him dance to and fro. Manolito, El Caballo, Benito, El Nieto of the great Travelino. Manolito, El Caballo, Benito, as quick as a wild javelina. Put to the test, he gives you his best. He'll sabe the business bueno. Manolito, El Caballo, Benito, watch him dance to and fro. Watch him dance to and fro. Watch him dance to and fro. Thank you, thank you. It's been a wonderful audience. We appreciate it, and I appreciate Tanner and Steve on the bass and Norman on the bass, and appreciate Dan and Dixie and Gracie and all. And I want to ask Wade to come up here and help them play this Orange Blossom special, and we'll close out. Anybody else? I don't. What time do you want to close, Charles? Anybody else wants to sing? Here it is. Go ahead, Wade. You may want to sing. About half.
It's hot here.
Woo.
play some more.
Well, if I had a ship on the ocean that was mounted with silver and gold, then I'd fly to the arms of my darling. Love, that ship would be anchored and sold. Oh, meet me tonight, love, meet me. Meet me out in the moonlight alone. I have a sad story to tell you. One must be sold in the moonlight alone. Well, if I had the wings of an angel, over these prison walls I would fly. Then I'd fly to the arms of my darling. Love, and there I'd be willing to die. Oh, meet me tonight, love, meet me. Meet me out in the moonlight alone. I have a sad story to tell you. One must be told in the moonlight alone. Oh, I wish I had someone to love me. Oh, someone that would call me their own. For I'm out in this whole world wonder. Love, I'm tired of living alone. Oh, meet me tonight, love, meet me. Meet me out in the moonlight alone. I have a sad story to tell you. One must be told in the moonlight alone. What's that? I don't know all the words to that. I keep saying I want to learn it. I always forget it. There's a girl on my mind I can't get over. Would break the heart of any man. For without her, things would go to pieces. Lord, I'm singing by my Mary Ann. So I'll just keep touching up my gray hair, live in hope someday she'll understand. No matter if I live to be 100, always be a place in my heart for Mary Ann. I know she's out there somewhere in a world that can't be found. Just to think of her tears me down. Lord, if teardrops were silver, well, I'd be a wealthy man from the tears that I've cried for Mary Ann. So I'll just keep touching up my gray hair, living hope someday she'll understand. No matter if I live to be 100, there'll always be a place in my heart for Mary Ann. No matter if I live to be 100, there'll always be a place in my heart for Mary Ann.
They wanted to hear one song and then you can have it back, all right?
I'll let you do it. How many
I'll do it. They wanted to hear Spanish Angel, and I'm going to the house. If you don't mind. I'm glad I can't hear. No, don't get out. Don't get out. Just scoot back here. That's my elbow. That's what. I want you to know we ain't never. Yeah, we have too. We've done it once. We've done it once, maybe. There were 7 Spanish angels in the altar of the sun, and they were praying for the lovers in the valley of the gun. When the battle stopped and the smoke cleared, there was thunder from the throne, and 7 Spanish angels took another angel home. He looked down into her sad eyes, said, "Say a prayer for me." Threw her arms around him, said, "God will keep us free. You see the riders coming," said, "This is my last fight. If they take me back to Texas, they won't take me back alive." There were 7 Spanish angels at the altar of the sun, and they were praying for the lovers in the valley of the gun. But when the battle stopped and the smoke cleared, there was thunder from the throne. 7 Spanish angels took another angel home. She reached down and picked the gun up that lay smoking in his hands. She said, "Father, please forgive me. I can't make it without my man." And she knew the gun was empty, and she knew she couldn't win. But her final prayer was answered when the rifles fired again.
7 Spanish angels at the altar of the sun. They were praying for the lovers in the valley of the gun. When the battle stopped and the smoke cleared, there was thunder from the throne. And 7 Spanish angels took another angel home. There were 7 Spanish angels at the altar of the sun. They were praying for the lovers in the valley of the gun. When the battle stopped and the smoke cleared, there was thunder from the throne. And 7 Spanish angels took another angel home. And 7 Spanish angels took another angel home.
Thank you. Thank you. That. It's what? No. What are you doing? Which one? What was it? You want? That's it. Good. Wait, go back. Oh, thank you. That's pretty. I know, she's wonderful. I think everybody's getting ready to go. I love that song.